Explain top 3 features of ARUHI mortgages.
Explain top 3 features of ARUHI mortgages. Do you know ARUHI's mortgage? Unlike other online banks, ARUHI is a financial institution specializing in mortgages, so you may not have heard of it yet. However, there are many benefits to ARUHI's mortgages, so it's worth knowing. Therefore, in this article, I will explain the features of ARUHI mortgages. ARUHI Super Flat has a fixed interest rate, low risk and low interest rate. Since many mortgages have floating interest rates or fixed interest rate special contracts, many people may be worried about the risk of future interest rate fluctuations. In that respect, ARUHI's ARUHI Flat 35 and ARUHI Super Flat have fixed interest rates for the entire period, so the monthly payment amount is fixed in advance, so you can plan your future with confidence. With a fixed interest rate, the interest rate tends to be set high. However, the ARUHI Super Flat 5S for excellent housing of ARUHI Super Flat, which can be used by those who have their own funds at a lower interest rate, and the ARUHI Super Flat 5S, which targets 50% of their own funds, is 87% per year within the interest rate reduction period, and is fixed thereafter. Since the interest rate is 12% per year, according to March 2021, it can be said that the interest rate is relatively low as a fixed interest rate for the entire period. By the way, unlike ARUHI Flat 35, ARUHI Super Flat requires a certain amount of money on hand for the purchase price. Depending on the ratio of the purchase amount and the borrowed amount, the product will be different from ARUHI Super Flat 5, 6.5, 7.5, 8.5. The more money you have, the better the interest rate. Super Flat cannot be used without 10% self-financing. As I introduced earlier, the key to ARUHI Super Flat is your money. The disadvantage of ARUHI Super Flat 9, which requires the least amount of money on hand, is that it requires 10% of its own funds for the construction cost or purchase price. In the past, Flat 35 was not able to receive a 100% loan that would be covered by borrowing, but now it is possible. However, if your own funds are 10% or less, the examination will be strict and the interest rate will be set high, so you must take this into consideration. There is a possibility that you can pass the examination even if you have a short work history. For ARUHI mortgages, the requirements do not include a profession. Depending on the bank, sole proprietors and business owners may not be eligible for the mortgage loan, so even those who did not pass the examination may be able to pass the examination. If you apply online, the administrative fee will be reduced by half. At ARUHI, you can apply for a mortgage on the web or in a store, but if you use ARUHI Direct via the web, you can make a contract with the loan amount X1, 0%, while the normal administrative fee is the loan amount X2, 0%. This level is a great deal compared to other companies in the industry. Please note that this discount does not apply to ARUHI Super Flat. What is ARUHI's mortgage? ARUHI is Japan's first mortgage bank. Generally, mega banks, regional banks, credit banks, and online banks lend mortgages using deposits as a source of funds, but mortgage banks are specialized companies that securitize and lend mortgages, and lend at lower interest rates than the conventional Flat 35. There is a feature that it can be done. ARUHI's mortgage loan can be processed at a store or online. The products we handle are roughly divided into 4 types: ARUHI Flat 35, ARUHI Super Flat that allows you to invest your own funds to lower interest rates, ARUHI Floating S that initially has a fixed interest rate and later becomes a variable interest the detailed classifications and characteristics in the table below. Interest rates are as of February 2021. Period 21 to 35 years. Borrowing 9. Less than 10%. Premise of joining the machine.